Well, in this lesson, we're going to be talking about reversal days and my favorite formation, blips, and a few other things. But I just have a chart up right now, which is July coca. And I want to talk to you a little bit about reversal days for now, and then we're going to talk about blips following this. Now, sometimes a reversal day will turn into a blip, or there can be a reversal day and a blip. Many times you'll see that day 2 of a blip will be a reversal day. But a reversal day is when the market has been rallying. I can't talk today. And then it reverses. Well, let's take a look at this. And I'm going to enlarge this a little bit so we can see it better. All right. Look at this little formation up here. See where it came up here and peaked? And then dropped back down, and see this day here? The one I just clicked on? Well, that could be classified, I guess, as a reversal day. See where it rallied up and then it came down and it closed low? Well, that could give you a real good indication that that market's going down. Let's look at some other ones. See where the market came up, rallied up, broke that little high there, and then this day here, it kind of spiked down a little bit, closed low. Well, that could be a reversal day. All right, let's look at some other ones. See if you can spot some while I'm looking for them here too. Because I just opened this chart and haven't even looked at it before I started recording. Well, look at this one. See this day here? Usually you want to see them at the end of a reversal. In other words, when they've come down and made a reversal. See, that's a pretty ideal one up in here. This one came up, couldn't break that resistance, and then closed low. That's a pretty good example. Let's look at some other charts. Here's 30-year bond. Let's see if we can find some on this bond. Now I'm going to reduce the size of this so I can see a little bit more. All right. No, that's not one. Not one. Nope, not here. Do you see any? Let's look and see if there's some over here. Not really. Where it's come down and made a point and then reversed. Don't see any to speak of here. Maybe I'm missing some. Let's look at some other charts. See if we can pick up some reversal days. Let's see if there might be some, say, in coca. And let's look at July coca. Well, that's actually a blip formation, which we're going to talk about next. Let me enlarge this a little bit so I can see it better. See if I can pick out some reversal days for you. Well, let's see here. That could be a reversal day and a blip. See where day 2 became a reversal day. It came up and it rallied. Then it closed low here, and then it dropped the next day. Here's another one. Oh, well, that's also a blip, which we're going to talk about next. And day 2 is a reversal, or day 3 in this case is a reversal day, where it came down and closed low down here. That could be classified as a reversal day. All right, now I'm going to show you how to trade these in just a minute, but I just want to show you what they look like to start with. Let's look at some other charts and see if we can find some reversal days. Let's look at the E-mini, the mini-me, for September 2000. I'm going to reduce the size of this again so I can see a little bit more. Well, up here could be a good reversal day. It came down, closed high, and then it rallied. It dropped back down here today. Boy, that's low. That's the lowest, coming down and making new lows in the E-mini. I wonder if it's going to break this 106.2 tomorrow. I would bet you tomorrow's trading is going to be 620. And I'd be willing to bet, based on this blip formation, and this low close, and stochastic's turning down here, getting ready to turn, it looks like. and the MACD drop per day, I'll bet you it makes new lows tomorrow. It'll be interesting for you to go back to some charts after you watch this video and see if the NASDAQ came down and actually took out that low. That would be interesting. But let's see some more. No, that's a blip, which we're going to talk about next. Well, it didn't start trading till here. Anyway, to trade a reversal day, now see that reverse, that could have been a reversal day with a blip, but it turned into a blip reversal, which we'll talk about in blips in a minute. All right, now here's a reversal day. So this day right here I just clicked on. See where it dropped down, kind of semi-spiked down and then closed low? Now it opened up and the next day right above that, but see how the market started dropping? Same thing here. Closed low that day, and the next couple of days it went back up and then started dropping again. Those are reversal days. And what you want to do is place your order. Let's back it up here. Let's step back to a couple of these reversal days, and I'll show you how you can use those. All right. Now that didn't close quite as low as I would have liked to have seen it, but it needs to close in the lower 25% of that day's range. So let's go ahead and put in a sell order, sell on a stop, right below the low of that day. Now this is a blip also, but we're going to look at it as a reversal day. Now you'd want your protective stop right up on top, in this case right above that resistance. Okay, give it a little bit of breathing room, but not a whole lot. If it reverses against you, you want to get out. All right. So let's make sure that, let's go ahead and make a deposit. And let's put $10,000 in the account. All right, let's step forward. Ah, we were filled, see? Interesting. Now, this has already made a 50% retracement today, I'll bet. Let's go get our 50% tool. To start with, you can see that the previous move has already broken the 50. Came up here and actually made probably, I'm going to guess 65. No, 72 Fibonacci, which we'll talk about a little later too. But it's made the 50. So let's see where this one goes. Ah, it came right down and made a 50, didn't it? From this move to this move, came back down and made a 50. Very, very interesting. Now, is that 50? Is that move over, and is it going to bounce back up? Well, MACD is headed back up, looks like. Slow stochastics. Well, MACD has turned back down for a day. Slow stochastics could come back down and cross. What I'm going to do is short another one if it breaks down here tomorrow. I want to be short again. So let's do that. If we do pick up another short, we want to increase our protective stops up here to 2 and take a look at moving it as well. But right now, that's where we are. Let's step forward. Oh, we did get filled on that. Didn't drop a lot, but we are filled, so we're short 2. And what we'd want to do is add another contract here for protective stop. Right now we're short 2. We have 2 stops, so we'll buy it back. Let's see what happens. All right, we're short 2, and we're $250 ahead in the E-mini. Let's see. Oops, went back up. Well, that's what stops are for. Let's see if we get stopped out. Now, slow stochastics down here has touched. The MAC is going back up. That's not a good sign. But we're in the trade. Let's see what happens. It's going sideways on us. Going sideways on us. Going back down. And slow stochastics has turned, and MACD has gone down for a day. That's a good sign. Let's just stay right where we are. And we're $1,450 ahead on this contract. All right. And we've got $4,900, about $5,000 in margins. So we picked up about 30% on our money here in the last 3 days. Let's step forward one more time. All right, we're still short. We're still looking good. Let's go. And slow stochastics is looking good. MACD is looking good. Now I'm going to add on another order or go short again if it breaks this down here in the next few days. Let's just see what happens. It's going down. It's oops, back up, hanging out at this 50% level again. Do we want to move our stops and lock in some profits? We're 5,700 ahead. I sure do. Now, anytime you're up that much, you've got a new account. By all means, lock in some profits. Take that money, build your account. Don't get greedy. All right, let's go. Am I happy or what? Look at here. Slow stochastics is looking great. Look at this. MACD is looking good. Boy, I'm happy. If it breaks this, I'm short again. I'll be short 3 of them. And we're $10,000 up in profits on this. Look at here. Don't you love the E-mini? All right, we're going to place another order to go short at a break below this. If it does break, we're going to do that with a sell stop. Now look at here. This day closed low. See it down here? Well, you can't quite see it because of this, but it closed right there, so it closed low. And everything else is telling us to go short. I'm going to... Whoops. I hadn't broke that yet. So if it doesn't break this, I'm going to take that order, and I would actually take it out. It would be a day order, and it didn't fill. So that order would actually not be there anymore. All right. So I'm going to take that and delete that. All right. And then you would, well, it did. I should have been filled. But I didn't place it quite low enough. Anyway, so the next day, next trading day, you'd say, I want to go short again, and you want to go short right below that. Make it break that low again. If it doesn't break it, you're not in the market. All right, so we're going to sell another one. We're already short 2. This feels we're short 3. All right, now we got our buy stops in for 2. We're okay there. Let's step forward. Went back up. And we're $7,300 ahead. What do we do? What to do? I'm going to bring these stops down. I'm going to lock in some profits. Oops, grab the 50%. Let's just get rid of that for right now so we can see a little bit better. And let's even do this. Let's enlarge this chart a little and center it. Didn't want to get it quite that big. Looks a little bit different with that 50% tool gone, doesn't it? But anyway, this is the support that was broken. So we're short the market. And let's bring our stops down. To here. And let's see if we get filled on this order tomorrow. So we're short 2. And we've got one order that has not been filled, which is this short right here. All right. Here we go. No, we didn't get stopped out. We're filled. We picked up $13,000. Now, I don't know if that's a lot of money to you. May or may not be. That's a lot of money to me. It's $13,000. I'm going to keep my stops right where they are for now. I'm not going to add on because look at here, it closed high. That's not good. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring my stops down. I'm going to lock in all these profits except for this day's trading. I'm going to bring it down. Well, let's lock it in. Let's move it right down to here. If it goes against me, I want to get out. All right, here we go. Let's go forward today. Almost got stopped out. Boy, that's close. But we're still $13,300 ahead, less commissions. slippage if we were to get out. Let's go forward again. Still down. My goodness. And it closed low. And we're $18,000 ahead. My goodness. We're short 3 and we're up 18,000. Stochastics is still down. MAC is still down. I tell you what, I'm going to short one more. Just got to do it. Short again. Now let's change our stops because we're short 3. So we want 3 protective stops. All right, let's see. Gosh, we're short 4. We're $14,000 ahead. So let's change our stops. Now we're short 4. But slow stochastic. See it down here? It's starting to turn back up, and it's in this oversold area. I'm going to be a coward. I'm going to bring it right down, my stops, right down to here. So if it goes against me and breaks this high from yesterday, I'm out. And I'll make money on 1, 2, 3, and lose a little bit on that one. Let's step it forward. We're stopped out. And we made $13,000 on that trade. That's a lot of money to me. May not be to you. It is to me. Anyway, that's how we would have traded that reversal day. Now we're going to take a look at some blip formations. And I'll show you why I think blips are so great. And they're just an incredible tool. I think you'll find them very, very interesting. And they might even turn into your favorite little formation as well. So see you in a few.